Hello, YouTube. Nice day. My name is Ricardo. I'm the host for today. And Talk and Talk is a language platform. Today, it's noticeable is we are talking in English, but there are another languages like Italian, Spanish, French. Talk and Talk is a platform where it's possible to commit mistakes because, mistakes is part of our lives. Besides that, the only way to get some goal, particular improve our English, is commit mistakes. It's necessary. It's part of our learning. And Talk and talk is the purpose is let the learning easier. uh, Practice is maybe one way to get this goal. So my name, I live at São Vicente, first year for Brazil, and I'm married. I have a daughter, and I work in IT company. So in this case, let me start our conversation. So please, Almir, could you read and answer the question number one?
Okay. What is laughter therapy and how does it work? Okay, and for starting, I just want to say for people who are watching us that, as you can see, my name is Almira and I live in São Paulo, Brazil. Okay, and
Sure.
the laughter therapy, I've heard about this, and if it works, I don't know. It may work. Uh, I didn't get the chance to read the questions. Okay, so
Don't worry.
it's out of the blue, like the guy said in the video that we have just watched. And but I think people laugh a lot, and it maybe may do something good for the body, for the, the humor or the emotion. I don't know. And laughter therapy, I think it is good. I think it works.
Yeah.
Uh, we are not always in the mood to laugh. Like I don't know, a person in a hospital, for instance, in a bad situation, can talk, but the person knows that the situation is not so good. But I don't know if it's a good time to laugh, to have a laughter therapy because the person knows the real situation. So I think it depends. We can apply this, but not in all the situations. It depends, I think. But I think it works where when you can apply it. Okay, in the
Yeah.
right moment,
Sure.
in the right occasion.
Yeah. I completely understand. Ah, there is a move. It's called Patch Adams, no? Uh, yeah. There are any kind of different profiles. I believe that, but sometimes it's so hard when the people use it to let everything so serious. So yeah, sometimes it's necessary focus, uh, particularly because different profiles. So in this some specific person would like to let the environment quiet, tranquil, to do everything. I understood. uh, So, but I believe that is sometimes the people need. uh, I believe that people need this kind of uh, I don't know, a better environment. The current companies try to let the work environment uh, uh, I don't know, introduce some. procedures and the other stuffs sound like happy hour in Brazil is common, let the people more connected to each other. But yeah, sometimes it's so hard because yeah, the most part of the people don't really like to work, so like working. So I believe that is necessary. Uh, and even the people that like a specific task or activity, sometimes you wake up, I don't know, a different way. Sometimes, oh, I'm not so okay today, or something like that. So in this case, it's necessary to pay attention because a lot of people became sick because every time uh, they are under pressure. There are bosses sometimes. Uh, how do you say? Let the environment not so good. So in this case, I believe that the balance is the best way. But uh, the perspective from this topic is serious situation occurs all the time, but you relieve your feelings in a better environment when the person could talk or look at your eyes. And yeah, sometimes it's important. The human need to, I don't know, keep in touch with another person personally. I used to make jokes, not make jokes, but sometimes, for example, I ever meet they, these kind of people live at the middle of the forest and they don't have problems with uh, how do you say behavior problems because they don't need to talk anything, don't keep in touch in anything. But the only way to have a kind of progress in your life, uh, for example, have more patience or I don't know, empathy. That's it. It's necessary to keep in touch to building, increase this kind of feelings in your heart. So uh, let me move to another question, number two. Do you think laughter can really improve your health? Why or not? Why or why not? I don't know. I'm not exactly a scientist or expert, but I sometimes watch some videos or research news on the different channels that uh, laugh could cause good feelings, and good feelings could cause a better health. The people used to say that laugh could you let your blood pressure, let decrease your blood pressure and the different uh, symptoms, different things that in your body. But sometimes, for example, the people search for a kind of experiment or environment. For example, uh, the people used to pay a lot of money to, for example, go to the show, humor show. Uh, I don't know, sometimes the people have different profiles, but sometimes it's so good, this kind of environment. Sometimes, for example, you listen to a joke and you don't laugh, but when you go to the show, the environment causes some reflects in your soul, and suddenly you laugh a lot. So I believe that's important, in my opinion. And I don't know, for me, I believe that laugh could improve your health. I believe not exactly like a scientist, but just a opinion. How about you, Omir?
Yes, I think that you like you meant to say it would be like a stand-up comedy.
Yeah,
When you go in the environment, a lot of
I love.
people there inside, they are in different moods. They they there has to be, of course, people in there that are sad. Some others have drunk, some have had some drinks before. I don't know, and
Yeah,
then the environment may affect you, and you start laughing together, laugh along.
exactly.
So, but I think it's good. You said something about the blood pressure. So I think I am in need for that because sometimes I have a high blood pressure, not so high, but it's starting,
Yeah,
and
understood.
so I have to take care and pay attention. I'm 57, but and before that you said something about maybe the workplace that the boss may be bossing around people, uh, tá sempre na cola das pessoas, bossing around people to meet the deadline, uh, cumprir os prazos.
Yeah,
Uh, and the environment, it seems like to be nowadays like a competition. I don't know if you agree, but that there has to be this moment, maybe Friday night, I don't know, where people get together, but
sure.
to share and to laugh and to relax, to lighten up. There is an expression in English that says, "Let your hair down, let your hair down." It does not apply only for women who has a long hair. It means relax. But you
Sure.
can see that in these situations, people, most of people, they start drinking, maybe to feel more relaxed and be able to say
Hmm.
something. Um, because I think nowadays there is more and more pressure on over on the shoulders of people in the workplace, and if you have to agree, you have to respect the boss, you have to do your job, what you got to do, your task, and if you don't, you're fired. They
Sure.
hire another person, they
Yeah.
replace you. So to laugh and to have some time to hang around with people, and it can be good. I think it can make you stand for more years in the company. I don't know for how long.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Particularly
Yeah.
is unfair, né, for bosses sometimes, né? Because you have to do something, and the person that is responsible to let the environment, let the people more productive is a specific person, is a boss, né? So yeah. So in this case, sometimes it's hard to like, né? Particularly if you're not mature person. Yeah, certainly there are ways to good ways to request tasks for your team. Uh, Respectful is essential, but it's hard because sometimes the people don't really want to do this kind of thing.
Yes, the boss
Uh,
that is supposed to make transform the environment in a
sure,
good place to be, and
or not.
make people feel comfortable.
Yeah,
And the boss does the other way around. Is always putting pressure on people, and if the person doesn't like it, they replace the person, or they do it, in no time, very quickly.
yeah, totally. Please choose another question. Could it be the next or anyone that you want?
Uh, Number 4, can laughter therapy be as effective as traditional medicine in some cases? It depends on the illness. Depends on the illness.
Yeah,
To laughter therapy to be as effective as traditional medicine, yeah, I don't know. It helps more, I think, with uh, issues related to the how can I say, the brain, maybe depression, or it helps more. But if it is something physical, you broke your leg, oh, if it will work, of course, it will be good for the person. Um, but if it is something related to the emotional things, like I said, depression, and I think it helps some more than if it is something related to your body, a issue, a situation. I
sure.
don't know. What is your opinion?
Uh, I consider this kind of situations a compliment. There are a lot of things in our lives that you don't really like, uh, as I told. For example, every single day you have to work, but we don't be a machine. So sometimes you don't feel well or something, but you have to do this kind of thing. So part of our sense is necessary. I believe the secret of our lives is the balance. So in this case, in my opinion, it's necessary to do, for example, exercise and work out and go to the gym or doesn't matter, a kind of art. So it's necessary certain um, circumstances let your life better. So, and the one you don't have this kind of thing in your life, reliefs or any kind of thing. So the you let yourself under pressure all the time. Sometimes it's hard. Uh, for example, there are some kind of profession or situations. For example, a policeman. Think if you wonder, for example, you go to the office. For example, I don't know, register something. It doesn't matter. Sometimes it's hard. That's okay. But when you are a policeman, suddenly a person could you die, uh, or I don't know, problems, any problems. So in this case, part of this job, uh, that's it. One day you driving, just driving streets and don't have any problem, but suddenly could surge in a fight or I don't know. Sometimes uh, this policeman could you reach in some place and the welcome reception is shots. So guns receive using guns or something. So so in this case it's normal, not normal, but is common this kind of person. For example, a doctor. So suddenly a person had an accident and suddenly the the line between the life or death is your responsibility. So what kind of uh, thing could surge in your mind? So suddenly you stop, you finish your job, but this kind of reflection continue in your body, continue in your heart or your brain. So in my opinion, that's really important, this kind of thing. Uh, Uh, Humor is so important in your life. Doesn't matter if in your job or in your personal life, it doesn't matter. I believe that's important. Certainly, there are times that's not possible to make jokes or something, but it's important to you pay attention because some people have a kind of profile that just let everything more serious. So it's important to pay attention and try to change a little bit. Huh? So let me choose another question. Uh, Number 6. How can humor improve your relationships in your daily lives? I don't know. I believe that good humor is so important, is a powerful tool, in my opinion. uh, Particular, for example, if you are a father or a husband, you talk husband because there are just men in this meeting. Um, Particular is similar, not 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 so close, but is similar if another question, because sometimes you have to lead with this person, talk, request things, normal lives, routine. And sometimes, for example, when you let everything so serious, and for example, you have to do a specific task, clean your house, do the dishes, or making your meal, and suddenly everything became so serious, so under pressure. So I don't know. I think that there are some kind of person profiles, that is almost any kind of uh, in suddenly this person live so deep, so under pressure, and let everything around of you so serious that, oh, probably a couple of days or a little better or a little bitter, this person uh, could you have a heart attack or something like that. So I believe that is important. Insert humor or let your life more relaxed sometimes is important. So because when you let everything so serious, I don't know, suddenly I don't know, you are making your meal or something, and suddenly, oh, I have to do. Okay, relax, take it easy. So something like that, because is in my opinion, any person support resist this kind of routine is so long time. In my opinion, is important to pay attention. So that's it. How about you, Amir?
Oh yes, relationships. Okay, I don't have many problems in my relationship. As I said, I'm married, but what I see and what I have experienced
Sure.
for such a long time uh, is family members
Yeah.
intruding.
Uh,
I don't know if you have this problem, but family
mm,
members intruding, and they may change the situation. The environment is all, everything is okay, and all of a sudden you receive a phone call or a text message with that something is happening. It may be not exactly the way that the person is saying, or just text you. I mean, it's not the situation is not so bad, but they like to do. or to involve us in a situation that is not so real. The problem is not so big. That's what I
Mhm.
mean to say.
Yeah,
And then our environment in our house changes in no time, real quickly.
sure,
So it's very hard. And I also want to say you said something before about policemen getting back to the others.
sure.
And the doctors in a hospital, they are always in hot water, in bad situations, under
Yeah,
pressure. And my wife works in a hospital, and she tells me that there are a lot of doctors with mental
yeah,
issues, like you said. Maybe all of a sudden they call the doctor. "Oh, there is a problem, an emergency. You have to come to the
sure.
hospital right now." The guy is in a party, or I don't know what he's doing. Anyway,
Yeah,
and he gets there. It it doesn't come out the way the he wants. Maybe the person uh, pass away, die,
hmm,
and a week later or some days later, he started thinking, "Oh, I should have been done something else. Why didn't I remember at the time?" And then he discovers that he should have done something different, but at the moment he didn't think of the thing. So it's a pressure in your brain, and the person passed away.
sure,
Maybe he didn't do the correct thing that was in his hand, but he didn't remember that the other thing could save the life of the person. So it's pressure. And as you mentioned this part uh, previously, I decided to get back to it. And as my wife works in a hospital, and she tells me that all the time. People
yeah,
who are in mental health situations are
sure.
always, as I've seen around research about that, are policemen,
Hmm.
teachers, and doctors. The
Yeah,
the three of them, they sometimes they are they uh, how can I say this? I forgot.
don't worry.
They choose, they change. Sometimes the number one is the policeman, and then the other is the doctor, the other is the teachers, because it's these are not good, easy, I would say easy. They are not easy environments to work.
Sure.
You have to be strong a lot to face it.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh, Sometimes not it's not a piece of cake, certainly. Uh, Sometimes, for example, you are in your job and there are a kind of routine, uh, but in a hospital, for example, or you talk regarding policemen, any kind, in suddenly appears a kind, some occasion or some occurrence, and they change everything. So you work with a workmate, and suddenly this workmate could you die. So in this case, because uh, improve a lot nowadays. More recently, the people Brazilians, no, used to pay more attention and give more emphasis on mental health, this kind of thing. Because sometimes it's so easy to understand. For example, if you are a specific person, uh, have problems, some kind of disease, for example, uh, blood pressure, or higher, or I don't know, how do you say, uh, I forgot the name. Sugar in your body. I forgot the name in English. So this kind of person sometimes take medicine for all life,
You
and
mean diabetes?
yeah, diabetes, diabetes. Uh,
Diabetes.
yeah. So sometimes if you this person don't take uh, their medicine, a lot of people complain. Oh, pay attention. You don't really pay attention in your health or something like that. But if this person have a problem, a mental problem, uh, a lot of people use associated to medicine with a problem. Oh, this kind of medicine lets the people addicted or change your mood or any kind of problem. But medicine for this kind of disease or this kind of problem is the uh, same situations. Have collateral effects or side effects or any kind of problem. It's a kind of medicine, so is any kind of medicine have problems. You but if you go to the doctor and the doctor recommend it, that's okay. It's not a big deal. So, but in there is another situation because, for example, if you a person have an injury, this person is a bandage. So it's common. It's easy to understand. You look at it, for example, a leg, and you, for example, look at a bandage, and suddenly you understand immediately. Oh, this person have a kind of injury. But when you talk regarding a mental disease, or a mental issue, for example, a person could do dancing and laugh in a party, but this person inside is not really happy. Is uh, s- could you feel sorrow or something like that? But this person try to change this kind of situation, and suddenly you look at this person dancing in a party, but it's not exactly a really true situation because this person, for example, could you face a problem in your life or something like that. So in this case, I, for example, do therapy is really important, and it's a kind of a prejudice. I don't know what happened, but as you told, I'm happy to feel that the person uh, can understand better this kind of situation. I don't know, take medicine when it is necessary or do therapy all the time. For example, if you go to the therapist, and you talk with another person about it, oh, you are going to the therapist, you have some problem. uh, but for example, if you oh, I'm going to the doctor because I needed to do a kind of checkup. Oh, that's really good, my friend. That's a nice move. So, but you could prevent diseases, uh, making a kind of checkup or doing a kind of checkup or go to the therapist too. So I'm sorry, I talk a lot. Please, Omiri, uh, Brad, answer another question, or you
Okay,
do
Ted, I want to say something about the
sure?
therapist, and
Go ahead, my friend.
there is some kind of discrimination. Maybe I don't know if you
Hmm.
try to say something about this, because if your friend or somebody that you know um, gets to know that you are going through therapy, and they start looking at you, this guy may be getting crazy or I don't know. And
Yeah.
but you look at the life of the person smokes a lot, drink a lot, and
Yeah.
I usually say that you change. If you don't want to go to the therapist, you don't want to take medicine, but you smoke a lot.
Yeah.
That's another. It's as the same as
Sure.
black stripe medicine. Black stripe medicine. The tarja preta. To It's the same. That's what I usually say. To drink a lot, it's and to smoke. People avoid the bad situations, drinking and doing bad stuff for the body, for the health. And if they get to know that you are going through therapy, or maybe taking some medicine, they discriminate against you. But I don't know. I'm an observer. I like to observe things and I observe people, but I look into their lives and I see that they are going through a real bad situation. Maybe drinking a lot and smoking because okay, you smoke when you smoke you relax. Okay, I know that you smoke, you relax, but the person is not in a good situation. There has to be a
Yeah.
stressful situation, and it's not the best choice to smoke instead of to take medicine. It
Yeah.
you do side effects into your body, as you said.
Yeah.
Um, that's it. I don't know which one. What was the last one question that we were in? Do you remember the number? The last one
Number number six.
was number six.
Yeah. The last one, number six.
Okay, we have number seven. Do you believe that laughing every day can increase life expectancy? Yes, it may be. May you live longer?
Hmm.
Uh, yes, may it can happen. I think it's not. Uh, how can I say that? It won't happen to everybody, but depends on the person. Yes, it can
Sure.
increase the expectancy, in my opinion.
Yeah.
What is yours?
When do you pay attention and do a kind of health activities, like, for example, go to the gym or eat healthy food, the perspective is a life expectative increase. But you talk regarding the material things, but there are a kind of thing, for example, when you live all the time under pressure, sometimes your feelings cause, according to scientists, and make sense, in my opinion, have reflects in your body. So in this case, I believe that the person have a, a more, a healthier style, including this kind of thing. Because sometimes all the time under pressure, all the time let the thing so serious is not good. I don't know. The people uh, have some problems. For example, I don't know. I don't know how do you say bruxismo in English. So I kind of situation is so weird, because the people let your teeth so untied one each other. I don't know, because of your brain, because of your lifestyle or this kind of thing. So in this case, you uh, have to pay attention, try to relax. So I believe that's humor. good humor is a wonderful tool. Né? Sometimes you are a shy person, né? So sometimes it's not so easy. I don't know, for example, uh, for a specific person, it's hard, né, to let yourself introduce yourself in this kind of situations sometimes, né? Talk with another person because the person is so shy. But it's important. It's important, and search for a different, for example, situation. I don't know what a, a humor TV show or doesn't matter when kind of because I believe that's I can't understand uh, this kind of a person just uh, let everything so serious. So it's hard to understand because I'm a completely different person, and I don't talk regarding you are more exposed because I'm shy too. But I believe that in my opinion, you have to I don't know give emphasis in this kind of situation because your life could be better. So that's it. Well, let me say goodbye from Pure YouTube. Bye bye YouTube. Have a wonderful weekend.